Hi my friends, this is Tanya at SideGigCrafts. We are making card backgrounds today. So what are we going to use? Well, so we are using some scraps up. You guys, I've got some cleaning going on here in the craft room, and I have got to use up some of these scraps and things that I have been obtaining. And we're going to make some tags. We're going to make some card backdrops, a couple different things, I think, because this is a project that could be used. You know, this could be a great way to, you know, use up some of these scraps and just make some room in the craft room, because that's what I'm trying to do. That is my basic goal right now, is clean up my craft room these days that I'm off. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I thought, what better way? Let's get back to basics and just make some fun little cardy things. So, card or, well, that's cute. Or tags or what have you. Oh, that's cute too. No, I think, I like that one better. We're gonna just, you know, have some fun and chat, hang out. It's Sunday today, and it's a beautiful day outside. And I probably should get out there at some point, but I will. I'll get out there some point. The kids are out doing their thing. Chloe is working. Matthew, they're both working. I could put this one here and use like this. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So they're both working. I got to get downstairs and do some laundry probably while they're not home. It'd be easier. Hopefully there's some available laundry facility downstairs. You never know. So I'm, you know, cleaning and crafting and spending some time hanging out, doing stuff. That's me. That's me today. I hope you guys are all doing great. I've got Gretchen here with me, sitting here, hanging out. Doobie's probably downstairs, wondering where all the people went. He's so funny. But it is time to just use up some scraps, guys. This is ridiculous. Now use them up. I did make some things. I'm having so much fun. I got some new dies from Erica at Scrap Diva, and I made some of them today. And well, I made some of them last night and some of them today. Having a lot of fun with those. I'll show you guys those in another video, but got some of those things done with some of my papers that I've been wanting to use, and that was a blast. But like I said, I'll show you this in another video. I want to finish, I think there was a die that I hadn't used yet, and I wanted to do that first. Whoops, let's go a little bit more straight. So we'll play with that die first, and then I'll show you. Oh, that almost works. But if I cut off just the edge of that paper, it totally works. We'll do that. How cute that is. So are you guys crafting? What are we crafting for these days? Let's see, what holidays coming up? Mother's Day is coming up. And what else? Easter's over. Can I put another one of these in here? I totally could. Easter's over. We've got, a little off my mark because I'm thinking wedding right now. with Chloe and Matthew getting married. They announced they're going to look for a place, another place to live this next month, which is exciting for everybody. For them and for me. They'll have their own place, and I'll have my place back. Can't get mad about that. And I'm very excited for them. They'll be able to start their life and their family together. They're talking about having babies in the next few years, and that's exciting. Told me all their plans there. And I'm very happy for them. Very, very happy for them. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim this really quick because I want to trim that edge off so it's straight. I'm also going to trim here because I thought this would be perfect on its own. And then we've got this one that looks a little awkward with that piece there. Let's go like that. Oh, look, and they're almost the same size, so that worked out okay. Put that there. Let's keep going. So I think these are going to be more like journal cards or tags or something. I don't know what yet, but I'll probably put a focal point on there, sentiment, something like that. Let's do this one. Now, this one has a little fold in it because it was a card. We'll just trim that little fold off. And let's get out some strips. We don't need the white one. Let's get out some fun, colorful or non-colorful strips. Let's see. That would be nice. Got my box over here. I'm just kind of digging through some different colors and things. That we could do something with this. What do you guys think about that? Something like that. This would be a base. I can totally see some mixed media going on there. Let's see if we've got any others that would go really well. It's a different brand. I'm sure I can find something. Put this on there. But I want to do it differently. I want to cut the white strip off. Almost did that straight. Close enough. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're gonna put these in the trash. We are actually throwing some things away today. Yes, I know. Crazy. Crazy. I think I'm going to do it on this side. It's the same on both sides. I flipped it over. I didn't realize. Well, try that again. I've been having fun. I've been having trouble sleeping. I almost got up last night in the middle of the night to work here in my craft room because I just could not sleep. And I thought, what am I doing? I'm just laying here. I might as well get up and work. But yeah, I didn't. I forced myself to go to sleep. Eventually. It was ridiculous. Couldn't believe I was having so much trouble. I'm gonna put that one there. Seriously having trouble. A little bad. But eventually I got there. I think, well, I don't know. I was gonna say, I think it's because I drank some tea before bed. The caffeine probably did it, but I don't know that that's true because I've just been having trouble sleeping. Which is crazy because everything's good. New job is not stressful, and kids are doing good. Getting a lot of crafting done. I'm in my happy place. I don't know why I'm having trouble sleeping, but I am. So I think it was just because I had so many ideas, and then I got these new dies from Scrap Diva, and I thought, oh, I want to make them. I was like, what am I going to use? How am I going to do it? Then I was awake thinking about that for a while. Then I had ideas, and I started researching, and I was like, no, turn off your phone, go to sleep, stop it. And yeah, it just, spirals. This one instead. This one's darker. Do I have more of? I do have more of this one. I think I'm gonna go this way. I do want to trim this white off of here. Then, of course, the kids with their wedding and everything. I just want everything to be right. So I think it's just a lot of things. We had, I was coming in from the store yesterday, and I was going to go back outside to get something, and I looked on the lawn. I'm like, there's a rope. What is that rope doing in our yard? And I was like, wait a minute. There's no rope in our yard. Why would I have a rope in my... It was a big old black snake. He was, yeah, he was visiting. He was about probably 3.5 to 4 feet. And I went and told the kids, I'm like, oh my gosh, come check it out. So we stood outside actually we stood in the doorway for a little bit because I knew that if we went outside, we'd scare him off, and I kind of really wanted to see where he'd go. But he went under a bush at the side of the house and then didn't come out. So I think he was just, hiding from us because we were looking at him. That's very pretty. I can see, I'll probably do some mixed media on here and do some different things. I really like that. So we've got a couple different looks here. Some vintage and some not so much. And let's keep going. Let's keep using up this stuff. These can go in the trash. I don't need those. I don't need all the scraps, you guys. I really don't. And I know I'm one of the biggest proponents of, save your scraps. You'll use them. But at the same time, sometimes enough is enough. You gotta know when to let some of that stuff go. So this one's going to be just an all over the place, I think, because I've got lots of scraps in here. Some of this just needs to be used. what I was doing today, well, I was watching TV and I just started cutting up, or I just took all my scraps out to the living room and started cutting them into squares and rectangles of all different shapes and sizes. So if there was a hole out of it, I would cut the hole out and it would just turn into a smaller piece, you know, and throw away the whole part and then keep the rest. And it makes the scraps much more handleable and fit better. Is this Christmas? What is this? It is, but this side isn't. This side is just a tree. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. Let's use that. And you know, it just gets rid of some of that unnecessary bulk that's in your space, to cut them down into squares and rectangles of usable sizes. I like to keep a lot of this, even the smaller squares, because of the die cuts. You know, sometimes you don't need a very big piece and then you're just gonna ruin a giant piece for something tiny, and that just seems silly and wasteful. So then you've got that bulk issue again. What is happening? Ow! So I don't save. Yeah, I'm bleeding. I just poked myself pretty good. So to be able to knock some of that stuff, that bulk out and lessen the load is kind of nice. I kind of feel like just going here, because this could be a really cute tag just right here. I'm gonna get this blood off my finger. Like a trooper. I'm just gonna keep going. And let's see here, what else can I use? This is pretty. But you know what? This is perfect. I can make a card out of this. So I'm gonna hold on to this piece and just make a card out of it. It'll be an odd shape and that's great. I don't mind. You can use this. Usually I try not too much, I try not to plan it too much where I put things, but no Christmas. No Christmas. Doggies, we'll take doggies. We can take doggies. Doggers. Those are so cute. Ooh, but I have that dog challenge or dog swap coming up. I'm going to save that piece as well. In fact, I think I'm going to put that piece with this piece and make a card. It's perfect. I'm got to straighten it up though. It's not. It's cool. So we'll just put those together and we'll have something separate. These are all stuck together. I don't want a baby piece on there. But this one I can use. Yes, it has a hole in it, but I can always put something over that. That's not an issue. Let's go this way. Why not? I'm really gonna have problems with this today. Been using some of my Maggie Holmes papers, trying to get some of these projects caught up and ahead of time, and I've actually got a sewing project I need to do, and I have another, not necessarily a tutorial, but another video that's in the works for you guys that I'm working on editing. I need to do a little more recording on it, then I can get that finished up. So there's some fun things in the works right now. Projects that are going to be completed soon, I hope. Well, we're just kind of, that's cute though. So if you have not subscribed yet, I hope you will consider it. My channel is growing and it's amazing to meet some new crafty friends. And I love having you join me. too big. Let's see. That one's just plain. We'll put that back. How boring is that? Put this one here. Bah. I've been making a lot of cards lately. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a card maker, but lately I think I've been making a lot of them. Feels like. This one here. Comes from a Christmas paper pad, but it doesn't really look Christmas. It just looks like plants, right? Maybe I should put it here. Put it there. There. I feel like I'm planning these a little bit too much. I've got like sections going on here, whether I'm talking about it or not. I can see it. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? But I think I'll probably, again, add mixed media to this and it won't be as obvious. It's funny how it really changes the dynamic of the piece when you start adding all the different textures and paints and cool stuff. The grunge, as it were. Put that there. I don't mind this straight line because I think I'm going to cut this piece separate anyway. Maybe not. This here, here. I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. What else we got? Give me some more strips. More strippies. Not the plain colored ones. I want the like that. Seriously, got so much. I've got a milk crate sitting here. It's about 3/4 full of scraps of all different sizes. And I actually took most of the white ones out because I thought those would be great for the for my sentiment dies and working on those. So I took the white ones out, and so this is just the colored ones. Put this one here. Or Shapiro, what is this? Where did this come from? Why didn't you guys tell me it was there? Let's put that there. I guess I should hold on to some of these colored ones too, because they'll be great for backgrounds for those sentiments. But for now, I need this too. I need both. let's say that's perfect, unless I want to put it here. That might be a better fit. Ooh. Nah, let's go this way. Let's go this way. No, yes. I don't know. Either way, it just shouldn't matter, right? For all the reasons stated previously. But I gotta cover up that gap. Okay. And then this one should go here. Yep. So I've been watching spooky stories on television this morning while I've been crafting and cleaning. And oh, I got spot down here too. How did I miss that? Let's see here. Just a small piece. Be good. That way, let's go this way. I like that better. Isn't that not beautiful? I don't think it's beautiful, but I think that it'll be really cool when it's done. So this is not something that is fabulous at this juncture. I think I'm covering this side. No, I think I'm going to cover this side. Actually, no, I'm going to cover this side because I kind of like that strip. And if I use it for tags on that part, then I can use that strip. It's my thought. It's my thought. Let's go a little grungy with this one. Book page. I see some book page in here. See these. Like that. I could use this. I could use this. Let's use some of this. Let's just start with strawberries right here. Why not? You guys ever watch YouTubers? I was going to say something just now and I was going to refer to somebody as my friend, blah, 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 and thought, why would I say that? I don't really know this person and they probably don't even know who I am. Sometimes you start, I'm sure you guys probably do it too, but you start watching somebody's YouTube channel enough and you're like, my friend so-and-so, and it's like, wait a minute, do they even know who I am? Why would I say that? Why would I claim they're my friend? Sometimes I do that. I think about, I wanted to talk about somebody I've been watching this morning and refer to them as my friend. I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. Do you guys do that? Sometimes we just feel like we get to know people so well. It's like we might feel like we do, but do we really? I don't know. I would be wrong to refer to this person as my friend. Not that there wouldn't be, but she doesn't know me, so I just watch her all the time. Interesting dynamic that we live in these days. You know, the reality of social media and, you know, where society's gone with it. We just feel like we know these people. You guys probably do the same thing. It's kind of cool in a way, and it's kind of scary in a way too, if you think about it. There we go. I think that's upside down. I know it's upside down. I played piano for a couple years when I was a youngster. I don't think I was very good at it. I mean, I was complimented by my teacher and family, which in hindsight means nothing. My neighbors let me practice on their piano. We didn't have a piano, but the neighbors across the street did. And my mom would clean their house, and in return they would let me practice on their piano. And they said they enjoyed listening to me play, but I think they just enjoyed having a youngster in the house at the time. They were elderly. They were so nice. They used to make olives at home. They'd brine their own, and they were so good. My goodness, they were good. And they would sometimes share those with me. It just goes straight up to the top, but that would be kind of weird. This has snowflakes on it. I think I'm going to skip that one. It's a Christmas. It was a Christmas paper. This one is the same as this paper, and it's just too much matchy-matchy. This, however, would be fine. Yeah, they were super nice people. I enjoyed them. In my shy ways. I was so shy. I tried not to be, but I was kind of shy. Still socially awkward, what can I say? It's probably why you don't see my face on here that much. Not that I'm scared. Just, you know, I'm a little socially awkward. And I know other people think so. One of these days. I need to get on and do a live, you guys. I need to not be afraid. I don't know what I'm afraid of. I think for the drawing for my 1,000 sub giveaway is going to be a live. I think that'll be my first YouTube live. I think I've decided that. I don't have the date yet. It's going to depend on, because I have some people sending things from overseas. I want to just make sure everybody's stuff is received before we draw. And I have so many prizes. At this point, I only have 20 something entries. At this point, probably everybody will win a prize that has entered so far. Something. I've got enough. So you still got time and a really good chance of winning something, which is kind of cool. Unless I just get bigger prizes, fewer bigger prizes. It will be fun. Looking forward to that. Not cover that will, but barely. Is that okay? I think so. If I end it like right here, I can use that strip for the other side. Ooh, that's pretty too. But I think I want to use this side for this one. Oops. I have hardly even dented this box at all. And we're almost done with these boards here. Put this one this way. But it feels good that I've made something with it. Got a few scraps out of the way. Was that the last one? I was going to do this one too. I think I'm going to do this side on this one. Let's trim this off too. And let's just start with putting these big old strips on here because they're the perfect length. Chloe came in earlier to my room, and my craft room, and she says, I said, is there something I can do for you? What do you need? She goes, I'm just checking on your progress. I'm like, oh, well, I've got a lot done. She goes, oh, I can't tell. Well, then you're not in here enough. But I can see my desk to the left of me. I'm still working on the right side. And I can see more carpet than I did before. I showed her that my trash can has stuff in it. Threw away some things. She's really wanting me to clean this room up. It's pretty funny. She's like, it's just driving me crazy. I'm like, you don't need to be driven crazy by it. It's my room. Nothing to do with you. It's not your worry. But she gives me a hard time. It's probably not any messier than everybody else's. But I've got this, you know, I've got this challenge going on, and I've got stuff coming in faster than I can send it out. So it does look a little cray-cray. I admit. Let's see what else. This way with this one. Do that. I think another thing that I'm going to do is start putting away the sentiments you guys are sending. I need to start filing them probably by occasion has been the suggestion. And I think that's the idea that resonates the best with me. That way, if I'm looking for an occasion, I can just pull that little box out and have it there handy. And that seems like it would work best. So I think I'm going to start sorting those soon, so I can get those put away. Oops, I still need to trim that, don't I? It's okay. And let's see. I don't want to make a thing. Let's try something else. Here's some of that blue, which goes very nicely. This is kind of a boring one, huh? But you know what? Again, I can still do multimedia, and it'll be fun. I'll just do that. Use this paper. This would have been a good paper for a journal, actually, a journal page. It's probably what I should have used it for. But I didn't. So here we go. Glue's coming off my fingers. Okay. Let's trim that up. With my massive shears here. And we've got some good stuff. All right, so now what? Should we start working on some multimedia stuff? So I think what I want to do is, I think I'm going to actually keep this one the way it is. It's going to make a beautiful card background. So I'm going to keep this one this way. Although I don't feel like it's straight at all. Let's just trim it and make sure it's straight. Just make sure. Yep, I was right. It was all the slivers, so that's perfect. And we will go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and distress it. with my handy dandy distressing tool, handmade by moi, me, myself, and me. Tool here. I need to make some more. I've got the materials. I need to get outside and do this. This is one of the things I want to do on my days off here, either today or tomorrow, because that's it. And then I've got to go back to work. My 4-day weekend will be done. So hopefully I'll get out to the shed. Maybe I'll get out to the shed today. I don't know. Maybe. I think I actually need to. I think the kids left the door open the other night. I think I need to go out there. All right, so this will be a perfect card background. So yay, done. Done, done, done. Now, not going to worry about these as far as distress. Oh, wait, I do want to do this one. But it needs to be trimmed here too. I think that's it. It looks pretty good otherwise. I'm not digging the corners, but my corner rounder won't cut that. It's too thick. This is not straight either. I don't know who I'm kidding. This is not straight. There, that should be better. Much better. So we'll just kind of go around the edges of this one too. And then when I'm ready to use this, I can put a little bit of paper on the back or just leave it. Either way would be nice. But it'll make a great little journaling spot for a journal. So that one's done. This one, this is crooked. But I don't know, it's crooked, the whole thing's crooked. I'm gonna see if I make that look straight, then the rest of it's gonna look crooked. So I can't really do much about that. Trim off the edges here. We'll just make sure it's straight. That's pretty darn straight. All right, we will go ahead and distress this one. I don't think I'm gonna do much to this one either right now, for the simple reason I don't know what I'm using it for either, but I think it would make a great, I'm imagining a button right here because of the stitching around here, but I'm imagining also some kind of a sentiment or a card, something there, focal point there. So I don't think I want to do mixed media on this one, at least right now, because I'm not quite sure. So we're going to put this one aside. We're going to do this one another time. All right, there's that. Now, these two, however, three, I've got three. I think we're just going to do one for now, or at least one on camera. It's also crooked. Cut it now before I start adding stuff to it because it's going to get difficult if it gets too thick. Very crooked. All right, we're going to go with this one. Now, what am I going to do to it? We're not distressed yet. So my thoughts are, I want to do some stenciling. I want to do some painting. I want to do, I'm going to cut this like I was going to. Because I keep seeing that as its own tag. I should have cut it just a little bit further. There we go. I could see that as its own thing. So I'm going to leave it this way. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and distress it. See how this board is getting smaller and smaller, which is great. Because in my mind, I am using this. And I think I want to go ahead and cut here. And here. And I might even do some mixed media to this later on again as well. But I think right now I'm going to leave it as a tag. And I'm sure that when I do use it as something, I'll put a sentiment or something on there too. But again, I like to add the sentiments and things when it's time to put them into a journal or you put them to use, because I'll know what it's for and it'll be easier to pick a sentiment for it. So I think that's lovely. We'll go ahead and do this side, even though I'll probably put some other paper here. I'm just going to do this anyway, because, you know, just feel like it needs it badly. All right, so there's that one. Done for now. Now we've got this piece. Okay, now what am I going to do with this? I don't know. But I do know that I want to put that on there eventually. We're going to use some gesso, which I'm afraid is right here. I was going to say I'm afraid I put it away, but it's right here. And with gesso, I just kind of use my fingers. You can use your brush, you can use whatever you want. I just kind of use my fingers. Why do we use gesso? It helps to blend those colors together, make it a little more cohesive, kind of dull down some of these bright colors, make them a little more, you know, workable. Just kind of tones it down a lot. A lot, a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. We're just going to kind of cover this whole paper. Then why did you use the bright colors? Because that's what we were using. It still lends itself to the picture, to the art, to have those colors in there for sure. So does anybody ever think about this? So I must watch, I know I do. I watch a lot of crime dramas and stuff like that and shows, and I sit here as I'm doing this, I'm thinking, oh, don't leave your fingerprint on anything. Not because I don't want anybody to find my fingerprint. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's weird. I have these thoughts. Anybody else do that? Don't leave your fingerprint. You don't want a stranger to have your fingerprint. Make sure you spread it all out. Can't be identified through your art. Goof. Goof, goof, goof. Okay. So there's that. Too many TV shows. Too many dramas. Let's just kind of wipe that up. Just using a baby wipe. Oops. Clean up my mess. There we go. And if it gets too heavy in spots, you can actually use the same baby wipe and just kind of smoosh it over. It'll help bring some of that back out. Especially this paper, I didn't really want it to cover the embossing. Alrighty then. And then I'm gonna use the gold wax too, so hold on to that a minute. Now my wax is getting super dry and super messy, but it's still working pretty well. And I think I'm gonna need some new soon. Well, maybe it doesn't work real well no more. It's just rolling up, isn't it? I think I'm gonna need some new stuff. Good grief. Is there a way to re-wet this stuff? I could try to melt it, I suppose. I mean, it's wax, right? Maybe I could try that. You guys want to do an experiment with me? Kind of a little bit off the beaten path. Not really what I was doing, but we could always light up a candle and see if we could redo this. Let's try it. It's probably dangerous. Don't do this at home. If this is a bad idea, don't do it at home. Okay? Okay? I don't know. Is there paper on the bottom? Yeah, there's paper on the bottom there. I don't know if this is a good idea. But I feel like I should try it. I have my candle stuff over here. Not my candle stuff, but my wax stuff. Let's try it. Let's try it, because this is not going to be easy to work with this way. I'll take one for the team. We'll give it a shot. Let's see if we can melt this and put it back into the pot. And then when it cools, we'll see if we can use it again. So what I'm thinking of, because it's wax, I mean, it's kind of ruined as it is, so can't really hurt it. Let's get out our wax melt kit. Do not try this at home. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay? There, I said it. Don't try it at home. Let's see what happens, though. So curious. That'd be awesome, though, if it would work and I could get this all kind of solid again and working. Let's see what happens if it melts. I mean, I don't know why it's crumbling, so. Will it burn? What will it do? I need to stop touching it because it's hot. Find out, huh? But we gotta do experiments sometimes. See if we can save some of these things. Some of you are probably thinking, this is not going to work. We already know. You probably already know the answer. I was thinking I could see smoke coming off it, but it's actually a dog hair. That's not smoke. Is it going to melt? Maybe not. Ooh. Or maybe it will. It's getting really soft. Maybe it will. This might work, you guys. It's turning a bit pasty. Which is kind of how it was, I think, when I got it, because you could wipe your finger on it and it was just kind of pasty and it would work really nicely. Yeah, look at that. This might work. I want to make sure I don't scorch it. I don't think I'm going to get a liquid out of it, and I don't really expect to. This might be the best it gets, but this might be what I want. I wish I had a popsicle stick in here. What do I have that I can scoop that. What do I have? I know what I have. I have a silicone. This might work really nicely. All right, well, let's see if we can put this back in the little jar. Scooch that over a minute so I don't hurt myself. Look at that. Maybe don't scrape it on the bottom of that. Well, I don't know. It's kind of a paste. I wonder if I went further. Try again. Yeah, maybe not, because look how hard it's clumping up really hard in the end. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work. I think it's just going to crumble up again. Well, shucks. I'm not going to waste all of our time on this if it doesn't look like it's going to work. It was a shot. It was an idea. I mean, these are already clumps. I don't need more clumps. I think I'm just going to need some new paste. I think that's the answer. I would put more. I was tempted for a minute to put wax in it, but then I thought no, because it's got to be, I've got to be able to wipe my finger over the top of it and for the flakes to come up for the gilding. It's definitely softer, but then when it cools, it just gets hard again. It's not going to turn to a liquid. That's pretty cool though. All right, so I tried it. I don't think it's going to work that way. So I think I'll just have to order some more. But, all right, we tried. I'll have to clean that off later. We tried. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. Actually though, maybe it did work. It probably did, but I'm not going to worry. All right, so I'll play with that another time. You guys, let's keep going with this. Sorry for the tangent. Let's get some of that gold back on here. What else? What else are we going to put on here? We're going to do some stamping. I'm going to put this mess away. Here I thought I was cleaning my desk. And now I got more on it. Okay, we're going to put some stamping on here. We're going to put some words. Some words. Like these. dry because we can. We're gonna use waterproof because then we can put some different paint on here. And as always, I don't care if it doesn't come out perfect. Just want some semblance of, you know, some writing. Maybe long drawer, maybe a postal kind of thing. Kind of nice. Can go different directions. We could do some flowers. I'm gonna do, is this a flower? Yeah, but the wrong flower. Too many things too close to me. Let's see here. Where is this one? We could do B. I don't think I've used this one. Kind of go different directions. That way it won't matter which way that bee is going. There we go. All right, that was fun. Now, anything else? Let's see. We could do watercolor pencils. We could do just watercolor. We could do watercolor pencils down here. I think I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Where do I have my watercolor pencils? If not there, then where? We could put some washi tape. That could be fun. Some washi tape on here. What else? Maybe something different, like, what's this one? Black and white. There's that. What else should we do? I'm just looking through my drawers for all my little tools. I don't know. I know my watercolor pencils are here somewhere. We could do some splatters. We could do some ink. We could do, yeah, let's do that. Let's put some, maybe not that color. Mica stain. This one is empty tube. This is black. I don't know. Maybe not that. Chartreuse, is that a green? We could do that one. Of course, I could just do a spray. Distressed oxide spray. That's gonna bring up that. Washi, isn't it? Blue as well. Spraying my desk. My entire desk has now been sprayed. I need another napkin. Can only handle handle so much mess, you guys. I can only handle so much. Okay, now what I'd like to do is spray a little water. And kind of spread those around a little. Kind of move them. See how the colors on the paper don't matter as much anymore? Because we're just kind of doing stuff that's changing it, you know? And that's really kind of cool if you think about it. Let's go ahead and add some of that. I don't want to go with pink. That one. I don't want to do mica either. It's mica. These all mica. I think I have all my micas on one side and my colors on the other side. Just oxide. Here's some brown. This one is Vintage Photo. Always a fave. Just kind of let that do its cool thing. Got more here on the desk. And then if it looks like it's too much, I feel like it kind of is a little bit too much. I'm going to get a napkin over here. Ooh, a big package of paper towels. And I'm going to just kind of dab it just a little bit. In different places, just kind of, not too much. Just get some of that extra off of there. Very cool. I can even use this paper towel for something else. Let's go ahead and let's distress oxide the rest of these because they're boring. They are boring. Let's put that. Where'd it go? Where did I put it just now? My goodness. We'll go with speckled egg since we've got so much glue on this one. And here's my vintage photo. I have such a hard time pushing this gently. I should just splotch it on there. Probably be a better bet. And let that do its thing too. What color can I put on that one? Should we put some black on there? Some empty tomb? Oops. Empty tomb it is. Here, let's do it this way though. Is this, yeah, it's like a stain. So this one's not Distress Oxide. Dropped one of those on the floor. I don't want it on the carpet. We're gonna still spray this down. Let's see what we get. Look at me using up my wipies. I'll have one more thing to throw in the trash. Chloe will be so proud. I'll have to go buy more, mind you, but that's okay. Using stuff up, right? Okay, so I don't think I like the way this one turned out. But we're not done. once again, you can see how the colors don't matter as much when you're playing sometimes, because it's just going to change. I think I want to put some more of the turquoisey color in there. Which color was that? That was over here on the side. That's bundled sage. That's certainly not it. Speckled egg. No. It's this one. Oh, this is mica though. I didn't use this, did I? I don't think so. Did I? Nope, it's this one. It's Uncharted Mariner. No wonder I loved it. It's a beautiful blue. Let that do its thing. Some of this paper is just dissolving, it feels like. It's not, but it feels like it. Almost done. Almost done. I like the variation in colors in this one. It actually looks really nice. Now what I'd like to do, see, I didn't stamp this one. Look at the difference with no stamping and detail, and this one has the stamping on it. I like this so much better. I can go back and stamp on it, of course, but that's just such a big difference. And I'll go back when this one's dry and do black splatters, ink splatters on that one. Let's do this one too. Let's go ahead and stamp on it though, because I do like that so much better. And that way it's done before it gets wet. And there's so many blank spots on this paper. I do want to make sure there's something there. And that stamp doesn't work too good on there because it's what it is. Let's see here. Give me some more. Let's try this. One of my handmade stamps. That's kind of nice, right? That's what I kind of plan them for, is like backgrounds and stuff. Why not? There we go. And anything else we want to put back there? I really love the postage stamp thing. How's that? There. I think that's nice. Okay, so this one, I just want to go grungy. I don't want to go, actually, I'm still going to go Mariner. I'm still going to do it. This blue is just amazing. Let's do it. And should I do green? And we'll do vintage photo. I don't know why I'm saying it like one of my I was gonna say it again. One of my friends says it that way. Somebody that I watch says it that way. It's kind of cute. Vintage photo. There we go. Let's go ahead and lightly. Ooh, I could stencil on here. I can see like the Tim Holtz coffee cup stencil on here would be cute. I could see that. Not trying to really mix my colors together, but if they do, I'm not mad about it. That's kind of cool, but I'm gonna with that. It's got all the different colors right there in that little puddle. It's kind of neat. I'm gonna leave it that way. I think I want to go here a little more. Very cool. All right, you guys, I've got this part done. I think that's going to be it for this video, but I will bring you back when I figure out what I'm doing with these. I'll probably do some stenciling and stuff before I do, but for now, that is it. So we've got a beautiful background here. Another one. I'll add some stamping to that too. And then this one. I think they all turned out great. They're all so different. But I'll be changing them up and making fun with them, doing fun things with them. And we'll do another video on what to do with these fun things. So I hope you all enjoyed my process. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you will consider joining my YouTube family and hitting that subscribe button. Like and share and send your friends over. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.